This video for sailing and entertainment purposes only. You're dang skippy it is.
People want me to have bed bugs.
While Amber was living in the townhouse, she had gotten bed bugs. Amber let it get bad.
People just want, like, the grossest thing to be true about me.
Amberlynn did not shower the whole time we were at my mom's.
It is what it is.
And in between the bucket baths, she just didn't shower.
Have fun with the lie.
She just didn't shower.
Have fun with the lie.
People want me to have bed bugs.
Well, that's a nice move.
Hi everyone. In today's video, we are talking about Amber's Snapchat rant. Yes, she's back to doing rants on Snapchat. I feel like a girl of 2021 again. Also, she has apparently had a health scare that she's only now telling you about so that she could divert your attention from being exposed. Yes, Amberlynn Reid, Hans Christian Pookie Lynn Reid, telling fairy tales, writing fairy tales like some authors did. So basically, our girl has been in the hospital and she's only telling you about it because she wants you to feel bad for her because you're being exposed yet again. By the way, you know what I find really funny? Didn't I tell you that when Amber Reid recently told us in a prior live stream in October 1st, that she's at the best place she's ever been at and she's really at peace? Do you remember what I said to you? What were my words to you? I said, whenever she says that she's at peace and she's like in the best possible place, that means that something really big is coming and she's going to be exposed or something really big and bad is happening to her. So, girl, how come you hold on to those little tidbits about you being in the hospital until you need to change people's minds about you? Don't worry. Ain't nobody out here changing their minds about you. If you could not tell already by this ridiculous intro, everything I'm saying, just for entertainment purposes only. Please don't take anything I say seriously. I'm sharing opinions, not facts. On publicly accessible information, first made public by public figures. Please don't go to these people's channels to leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. Entertainment purposes only. Before we get to Amber's rant on Snapchat, here are two statements that she's made on her Snapchat. I am doing good, considering I was at the hospital for most of the night. I'll definitely talk about it in an upcoming live stream. This is my opinion. I think that because Amber is being exposed right now for these terrible things that she has done, she is just, going ahead and trying to divert your attention, trying to change the audience's mind and trying to take the audience and have them focus on something else right now. Another health scare. She's manipulating you with yet another health scare because she's being exposed. Here's what I believe. My personal opinion is that she goes to the hospital all the time and she doesn't tell you. And whenever she is telling you about her emergency room visits, it's when she gets into trouble on YouTube and she needs you to have your attention completely switched over and pour me and feel bad for me. You'll see this throughout the rant that she does about her bugs. But basically, it's not a coincidence that she is now telling you and letting you know about her health scare, and she leaves it open-ended. Oh, pretty much go watch my live stream because I'll talk about it. So let me get this straight. You went to the hospital, Amber, the night of your live stream. She did a 20-minute live stream and ran to the hospital, probably cellulitis, my old friend, here I am, or some other drama. Bottom line is, I think she's constantly going to the hospital. Don't think that she is lying about going to the hospital. She just only tells you sparingly. This is a vocabulary channel. She tells you sparingly so that when she needs for you to feel bad for her and to divert your attention, that's when she tells you. Right now, there's a lot of drama on the internet about her and she's being exposed and she wants you to pay attention to how sick she really is. Get over it, Pookie. Okay, then she posted this good morning. I love these pictures, really beautiful. And definitely the filter. It's definitely the filter, although I'm having a good hair day. LOL, thank you. I love how Amber posts these pictures and she thinks that somebody believes that these are her pictures. Wonderful. Okay, Amber. Fruit flies are the worst late summer, early fall. Lots of people get them. Don't let anyone make you feel gross for it. I keep my apartment clean. Right. Why don't you hire some cleaners and actually make that true? But they love fruit, whether in the fridge or on the counter. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Girl, bye. Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with having a fruit fly. There's nothing wrong with having bugs at all. We've discussed this a lot because sometimes you can keep your apartment really clean and like they come in from like your neighbor's house or whatever. Problem is, Pookie Lynn Reid, Hans Christian Amberlynn, is that you have bugs crawling on top of you all the time and you have no idea and you do nothing about it. That's why you film videos with them. Okay, let's get on to her rant. So first, Amber is posting these photos of herself on Snapchat, and she says that she uses Snapchat daily in her real life with her real friends, but haven't used the story option in years. Yes, your real friends. When you and wifey broke up, you said that you literally did not have any friends. And this is not about not having any friends, because it's okay to be a loner, it's okay not to have any friends. It is definitely weird to continuously lie about having all these friends and then you admit that you don't have them. Okay, so then somebody asked Amber the following question on Snapchat, okay? And this is wonderful. Do you have any comments for the silly reaction channels saying there were bugs in your videos? That is a matter of fact. You can call reaction channels whatever you want, but there are bugs in Amber's videos crawling on top of her, and she has no idea that they're there. That's a matter of fact.
So at the exact same time, due to coincidences, I have a kitten who likes to play with, includes both legs and arms, and I suffer with excoriation. So when that happens, I get cat scratches, cat nicks.
Really sorry to interrupt early on. I just want to replay the way she says the word coincidences, and then I'll chime in later. She's lying about the word coincidence. When she says the word coincidence, her entire body shifts forward when she says the word coincidence, as if she was totally on one path when she was talking about it in the beginning. When she says the word coincidence, her entire body moves. Why? She's lying about it being coincidence. Watch her micro expressions and watch her when she says coincidence. She almost thrusts her body forward, okay? A lot of you are not going to like that I'm looking at her micro expressions, and you're not going to like this, but I've been watching this person and making content about people like her for a long time, okay? She's not the only one that does this. And I know people that do this in real life. Why does her entire body shift when she says coincidence? She's almost she's almost like pushing herself out further because she's going out on a limb. Literally. She's lying that it's a coincidence. I'll come back in a few minutes. Watch that.
Exact same time due to coincidences. So at the exact same time due to coincidences.
See how she pushes her whole existence forward, her whole body forward, because she's now on a different level where she's now going to start lying. Why did you do that? She's about to tell you it's a coincidence. It's not. It's a lie. I'll be back soon.
I have a kitten who likes to play with my limbs. That includes both legs and arms. And I suffer with excoriation. So when that happens, I get cat scratches, cat nicks, and I'll pick it and it'll get bigger and sometimes infected. Not like super infected, but enough like where it's like, girl, put some like antibacterial cream.
Why haven't you put antibacterial ointment or cream on it? You obviously haven't. You know how I know that? I'm telling you, the Kermits, they write themselves because you haven't taken care of it. It still looks like you're in the throes of an infection. Why? Why don't you take care of it? Because it keeps happening because of the bugs.
I have been like this since I was a child. Literally since I was like 6. Really bad one in like Destiny era, where people were like, that's a diabetes like scab. I'm like, what even is that, first of all?
Pookie loves to flex on the haters that she don't got the diabetes, as if that matters. Sweetheart, your kitchen is on fire, metaphorically. Whether you have diabetes or not, you're in a very terrible situation. By the way, Amber, you can have cat scratches and bed bug bites all at once. By the way, if you know anything about bed bug bites, sometimes there's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or just breakfast and lunch. It means 2 at the same time. They look like that. And by the way, they could be cat scratches and some of them could be bed bug bites. Why are you always trying to lie about your situation type nightmare? I love me some Amberlynn Reid. Very entertaining.
So I made a whole video kind of talking about this, like surface level, but like it was so bad even as a kid because I would get lots of mosquito bites and I would itch them and they would turn into scabs and then they would just get bigger and bigger. I mean, that's like obvious, but yeah, I've been doing this since I was a little girl. So having that, like, as you can see, my poor arms and like I have it on my legs, like Romeo just loves to play.
She said a bunch of inappropriate stuff about her childhood that is completely irrelevant here. This is called the diversion. Do you know what causing a diversion is? Okay. She's being exposed everywhere for lots of things that, she's done in the past. Okay. And she knows she's being exposed. So she's creating this new diversion. Oh, feel bad for. I don't want to talk about your childhood. Amber, there is absolutely zero shame associated with having bugs in the house. The weird part is not feeling that they're crawling on you and then on top of that, not taking care of it. I think, as Hans Christian Amberlynn Reid would say, two things could be true at the same time. Do I believe that her cat scratches her? 100%. Do I believe that she has bites from certain bugs? 100%. And what's happening here is that she has both, both, and in this moment only wants to admit to one. Amberlynn Reid, please, okay? And the reason that she's bringing in that I had to take out, it was very inappropriate and meaning, not appropriate for this platform, statements that she made about her childhood. She's doing that so you feel bad for her because she's being exposed everywhere. Amber, how about we stick to the story? It was such a coincidence. Just think about this, okay? First of all, I don't believe in coincidences. My whole point here is this. This woman 100% has cat scratchers. I believe her. But she also has the bites from the bugs that she doesn't want to admit to. Because in her mind, people that have bed bugs or people that have other whatever bugs are this, that, and the other. You already trashed your aunt for it. Amber, just admit the truth. The only coincidence here is my patience at this hour.
Loves to play, loves to cuddle. Perfect little kitty. But like my mom also got a new kitten at the same time as me. My mom also has them all over her hands, arms, legs.
Out of all the Lyns, my favorite Lyn is my mommy said so Lyn. So she does this all the time. I love me some Amberlynn Reid because of this. So what she likes to do is do this. Well, my mom has this. Oh, my mom said this. You can ask my mom. Amber, I understand that you either don't care about this or haven't figured it out. So I'm going to explain this to you really, really quickly. So you are not like 5 years old. It's irrelevant what your mommy is saying or what is happening to mommy. She uses mommy as a litmus test to prove to the haters, non-congratulators, the bill payers, that what she's saying is true. First of all, I don't care if your mother gets cat scratches. It doesn't say anything about you, okay? As I've said before, I've known so many people that have had cats, and I just really never seen them get scratched by their cats. It doesn't mean that a cat can't scratch, but you see how people have different experiences. The point is, who cares that your mom gets cat scratchers? By the way, whenever we see your mom, she doesn't have what you have. So either you're lying about her cat scratches, or the issue is that she takes care of them right away. Again, I just really think that she has bugs that are biting her, and she's too embarrassed to admit it. There shouldn't be any reason that you're embarrassed of this. Just take care of the problem, Pookie. And she has the cat scratches. And by the way, whatever you got, why are you not taking care of it? You're clearly not taking care of it. This is why you get your cellulitis. This is the reason you're getting cellulitis all the time. By the way, Hospital Lyn is about to make an appearance. Everybody get ready. Grab your Kermits.
That's just what kittens do. But hers aren't as extreme because she doesn't pick her scabs. I do though. It is a mental disorder. Just look into it more, do some research on it.
Oh, I understand that she has a mental disorder. I'm not disrespecting her for it. I understand that so many people have this. I get it. And just like I understand that she had a bad childhood, so many people did. I get it. I get it. But why do you think that we're supposed to research your issues? What are you talking about? She says this all the time to people. Go do some research on it. Amber, we clearly, on top of all of this that I just said, we clearly saw a bunch of bugs make themselves very much so at home, and you're enthralled with the potato that could. Who cares about the potato? You girl, you got all these bugs. They're all upon you. And like I said, the scary thing is that she doesn't even know that they're there. By the way, what she's trying to say in this rant or whatever she got going on is that there was a bug that was just chilling. What? He was going into your shirt. He was making himself at home, and you were just like filming the seafood boil. Do you not see a problem with you having no idea multiple times on camera? This isn't just a new thing. Like I said, Apathetic Facts did a great short. I'll link it down below, where they basically showcase how she's constantly not aware that bugs are all upon her dancing.
But in one of my shorts, I actually have fruit flies. Whenever I have fruit and I leave it on the counter, sometimes even when I have fruit in my fridge, I don't know what it is, I get like a couple fruit flies. It's nothing like crazy, but I had a fruit fly like chilling on my shirt. And yeah, that's kind of gross, but it's a fruit fly. So having these two situations at the same time is just having people like spiral out of control.
Did you see it again? Every single time she alludes, implies, or straight out says that it's a coincidence, her whole body moves forward. Have you asked yourself by this point, why is her whole body moving forward every single time she tells you that it's just a coincidence, that she just has two things going on at the same time, these cat scratches, and there was a bug? Ask yourself, why is her whole body moving forward? It's basic body language. She's stopping telling the story and interrupting because she's about to deceive you. When a person is about to deceive you, their whole demeanor changes sometimes, and in a way where you have to pay attention to it, because it's not gonna do a little sign saying, hello, I'm a Kermit, I'm about to deceive you. This is not like that. Why does her whole body move forward every single time she tells you it's a coincidence? I don't believe it's a coincidence. I think you're trying to hide that you got bugs that bite you, girl.
And it's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but I know it's real. I know it's true, because Romeo likes to lay right here. People want me to have bed bugs because it's like kind of like gross.
This is absolutely categorically 100% untrue. You have had bed bugs before, and a lot of your audience believes you have them now. But how about you don't have to believe anything I say? How about we hear from Amber's ex, Beck, who lived it firsthand?
While Amber was living in the townhouse, she had gotten bed bugs. This was after Destiny and her broke up, and we were seeing each other. The bed bugs could have come from the neighbors. They were horrible at the time, but it was impossible to know. However, Amber let it get bad and pretended not to notice. I had bites all over me. I think she probably did too, but maybe didn't want to admit it. I helped her get rid of them, quarantining her clothes and the mattress, and when she eventually moved in with Eric, Ricky, and I, she asked me to lie to them for her. At the time, I felt like I didn't have a choice because I didn't want her to be homeless, and she begged me not to tell them. I cared about her, and I knew that if I said anything, they wouldn't have let her move in. Eventually, I did tell them the truth, though, and Ricky and Amber had a big fight about it. I should have never lied to them for Amber at the time.
I mean, so is a fruit fly, I'm not gonna lie about it, but it's common, it's human. Fruit flies are normal. Bed bugs, not so much.
What's happening is that a lot of the bites or marks on your arms, like I said, breakfast, lunch, and dinner marks, meaning that the bed bug fed on you for breakfast, for lunch, or for dinner. It could just be, breakfast and lunch. What I'm trying to say is that's the way that it's commonly referred to. Like if you, for example, if you ever go to a doctor, that they may refer to it like that, okay? It's a series of bites. It's usually 2 to 3, okay? That's what Amber has on her arms. And here's the bottom line. Whether you have bed bugs or you don't, the issue here is when you try to pretend that people are going out of control and, just making up stories about you having bed bugs. I'm just sitting here like, darling, not only did you have them, again, no judgment, and it doesn't mean anything about a person if they have bed bugs. Certainly means something about a person if they don't take care of them, which is you. That's you, Amber, okay? You moved in to Eric and Ricky and Beck's house without telling Eric and Ricky that you're coming from a bed bug infestation situation type nightmare, because you knew they wouldn't let you move in. You put Beck at risk, you put Eric at risk, and you put Ricky at risk because that's who you are. So no, Amber, it's not just about you being a bad roommate. It's about you caring about yourself. And honestly, like, here's the thing. I get it, narcissist who, but like, the thing is that is really like one of the, it's really bad to do. It's really bad to do, to not tell your roommates that she knew they wouldn't let her move in. You risked an infestation for for what? She had enough money at that point after her and Destiny broke up and when she met Beck to pay the rent herself anywhere. It is wild to me that that is the type of girl you are. And then you have enough audacity to come on the internet and be like, people just want me to have bed bugs. You did have bed bugs and you might now. It's one of these common sense things. If she is not taking care of her cat scratches, do you think that she's taking care of her bed bugs or any bugs that she has an infestation of? Let's just think about this logically. Look, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. The simplest answer is usually true. Well, nobody's crashing out, nobody is losing control, nobody's going out of control because you, yet again, have bugs crawling on you and have no idea. I don't care. This is the stuff that you are posting publicly in your videos, girl, as a public figure, girl. So that's what I'm talking about it. As far as her saying that people want her to have bed bugs, she always does this. Amber, let me ask you a serious question. Do you think that people get up in the morning and they're like, well, I'm having my coffee, I'm having my tea, I'm having my water, I'm having my breakfast, I'm going to work, and I just can't wait until Amber has bed bugs? Does that even, I haven't even thought about her and bugs since the last time she had them. The point is, Amber, you're posting content where bugs are crawling all over you numerous times. This is not the first or second or third time that she's done it. So people just respond to what public figures say. Like whatever I say, people respond to that, right? If I had constant bugs crawling on top of me, then, that's what people will probably talk about.
If I had a bed bug, that mattress, my couch would be outski. Like, I am itching thinking about it. But people just want like the grossest thing to be true about me.
Amberlynn did not shower the whole time we were at my mom's.
It is what it is.
And in between the bucket baths, she just didn't shower.
Amberlynn did not shower the whole time.
Like, have fun with the lie.
The lie? What lie is that? The only person that has monetized content stating that they were lying is you. Okay, so we have more Snapchat Q&A. So somebody asked Amber if the drama has stopped her from being excited for Vlogmas. She says, I'm excited. I adore Vlogmas. The drama means nothing to me. Live your life in peace and you'll always be unbothered. Amber, you would be the main definition of who I would think is unbothered. When a person is truly unbothered, feeling that drama means nothing to her. If drama really meant nothing to you, I really believe that what would happen is that you would not do a preemptive strike when you're being exposed to go on the internet and talk about a health scare. Okay? Drama means nothing to you, which is why you know all the drama and respond to it. Right. As far as Vlogmas, the reason that she likes Vlogmas is really simple. She gets paid double. That's the only time she wants to vlog. Think about this woman in relation to her job. The only time she wants to actually put any effort in is the 1 month that she's going to get paid double. YouTubers usually get paid double. The prices are better. Okay. Right. Only excited to do vlogs because you're going to get paid more. I'm just going to be making some simple and cozy daily vlogs. Don't worry. In my opinion, she's already pre-filmed a lot of them. How do you know so much about what you're going to be doing unless you've already pre-filmed a bunch of them? Jen said that she's doing so much more better and thank you. This is in reference to her big hospital stay. I'm telling you, she's in there all the time. She's in there all the time. I would say she probably goes once a month and you only hear about it when she's in trouble. So she could just make you feel bad for her. Amber, are you not tired of this? Every single time something happens where you get exposed, you're like, oh, something soul crushing has happened. You have such a obvious habit that I just wanted to let you know nobody is taking this seriously that you're going to the hospital no matter what happens, because we know that you're only sharing it with bad intentions. Bottom line is she's sharing the hospital stays with bad intentions. It's not because she's truly vlogging her life like anybody else would. She just wants you to feel bad for her, to forget all the terrible things she does in relationships. She also then says that she's not looking for a relationship. She doesn't want a relationship, which is a blatant lie. You're currently in one. We all know. And Not like there's no precedent. You lied in 3 separate videos that you were not with Tommy, but you were with Tommy. And then she talks about like some nonsense about how like Romeo, her cat, like stays inside her shirt. This is not a good idea for somebody like you who has bugs and who has scratches all over her, because like you're like causing yourself like a really wonderful gateway to like it's a perfect gateway to get cellulitis, Amber. Like you know that yourself and you don't care. You know, honestly, we talked about this before, how she's like obsessed with kittens, but she doesn't like them, in my opinion, when they're cats, which is the only reason she's paying attention so much to Romeo, because he's still a young cat, right? He's still a kitten. This is a vocabulary channel. I think that she wants to showcase how she loves animals, which she doesn't, and how, you know, she has all these animals and they love her so much and they're so obsessed with her and they scratch her because they play so much. But in reality, you are not able to take care of these animals by yourself. We know that. Beck told us that. You weren't able to take care of them years ago. Why would you be able to take care of them now? You replaced Rarity like very quickly. And the bottom line in this situation is, my opinion, please let me know yours. Everything she's saying in this Snapchat is like this. A part of it can be true, and she's using technical facts to fabricate a larger lie. Yes, her cat sometimes scratches her, but she also has infestations in her house. And I think that a lot of these things, you know, that are going on, they're not just from the cat. So, Amber, keep at it, girl. All right, this was really fun for me. Amber, I have to tell you, because of course you don't watch my videos, you'll never hear this. This was a fabulous rant. I want to encourage you to go back to doing Snapchat rants. It was really, really, truly, I felt like a girl of 2021 again. Thank you all so very much for watching today. Definitely appreciate you being here. Check out this other video that's popping up here on a similar topic. Maybe you will enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts and comments and questions down below in the comment section, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.